going to be sharing with you 3 tips that can make your perfume and fragrances last a whole lot longer. Now, if you don't know, I'm an avid fragrance-aholic. Like, I love anything that smells good. Body lotions, perfumes, body sprays, body washes, anything that smells good, I'm so in love with. So when I learned these 3 tips, I was like, oh my gosh, my life is so much easier, because I had such a struggle with any product that I would buy never really lasted on my skin for more than an hour. It would just like fade away. No matter how expensive it was, it didn't really matter. And so yeah, when I found out these tips, they definitely help. So I'm excited to share it with you guys. Alright, so tip number 1 for making your fragrances last longer is to use a lotion. Now, if you guys have bought perfumes in packs, you probably have noticed that they come with their own body lotion or hand lotion or something like that. And the reason for that is so that you can not only wear them separately, but together. So here I have my P.S. I Love You fragrance. It's from Bath & Body Works. And I also have the P.S. I Love You body lotion, if you guys can see that. Yeah, so these actually didn't come together, but the thing I love about Bath & Body Works is that each of their collections have so many products in them that you can just buy like all of them, and they're not even that expensive, which is great. So this little duo that I have here really helps. It really helps keep the perfume lasting a lot longer. And the reason for that is you start by applying lotion to all of the spots where you want to apply your perfume. And then you wait about 2 to 3 minutes and you apply your perfume. Now, the reason that the lotion and fragrance combo works so well is because the lotion helps trap your fragrance inside and makes it last so much longer. Now, if you don't have a little matching duo like I do, if you don't have the lotion to your favorite fragrance, do not worry, because Vaseline, yes, normal petroleum jelly, is to the rescue. So what's perfect about Vaseline is that if you guys have ever tried it, yes, it's a very oily texture, and a little definitely goes a long way. So what's perfect about it is unscented, so you can use it with any fragrance. It's the exact same as using a body lotion, because it again helps trap your perfume and just make it last all day. So that is tip number 1. Alright, so tip number 2 for making your fragrances last longer is actually kind of a really obvious tip, but some people still do not know the difference between these two, so I want to make it clear. Now, before I get started with this tip, I want to make sure that you guys know that I'm trying my very best to pronounce these words, but I know that I suck at it miserably, so please excuse me for that. So for this tip, the difference between an eau de toilette and an eau de parfum fragrance is actually quite a substantial difference, because an eau de toilette, which sounds like toilet, I know, but it's a toilette, I think, that is pretty much a perfume that is diluted with water, so it's definitely not as strong, it's a lot weaker, and it'll fade a lot quicker because water evaporates really quickly. On the other hand, an eau de parfum is pretty much the real deal. It's the scent that's not diluted or diluted a tiny bit, but it lasts so much longer and doesn't fade, and it'll just stay on your skin a lot nicer. So if you want a perfume that lasts a lot longer, I would definitely go for one that says eau de parfum, which is actually quite a bit more expensive than the eau de toilette ones, but they last a whole bunch better, so I would definitely go for that one. So my third and final tip to make your scents last a lot longer is to apply them at the right spots. Now, a lot of people, you can see them in movies, they just apply it kind of everywhere or on their neck, but they're actually a reason for that, and I didn't know about this, and when I found it, I was like, oh, that makes so much sense. So I will share it with you guys. So the proper spots to apply a perfume or scent or anything that you want to last is to apply it to the spots that are the warmest. Now, the places on your body that are the warmest are the places that have a pulse. So these spots would be the sides of your neck, behind your ears, and on your wrists. Pretty much everywhere that you have a pulse is where it would be the best place to apply it. So anywhere of those places, I think you have a pulse behind your knee, but that's a really weird place to put your perfume, so I would not recommend that. So definitely apply it to the spots that I mentioned, so behind your ear, on your neck, or on your wrist. Now, a thing to really be cautious of is if you have an allergy to the perfume. You have to be really, really careful about that. And I know that sounds super weird because you're like, I'm not allergic to that perfume, and that's what I said. But this perfume that I showed you guys earlier, which I love and I've been wearing for a pretty darn long time, I actually noticed lately that I had a really, really big rash. I don't think it's there anymore, but like it was super red and bumpy all over my chest, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what is this? And then after like a whole week, it took me such a long time to figure out that the reason for my rash was because I would just take my perfume, open it, and kind of just apply it all over. You are not supposed to do that at all. It is not good for your skin, especially if your skin is really fragile and sensitive like mine. It is definitely not good at all. So how you want to apply your perfume to sensitive spots is that you want to put a little in the palm of your hand and then take some with your fingertips and gently rub it in. That will definitely help make sure that you don't put it in places that you shouldn't be, because on your chest is definitely not a good area to put it on. On your clothes it's a lot easier, but when you're wearing a v-neck, like it's just not a good idea to start spraying all over when it's a perfume. If it's a body spray, that's a lot more lenient because the substance is a lot more diluted, therefore it's a lot easier to do that. But for perfume, first of all, you don't even want to waste it, so why would you go like that? It doesn't help trap the smell anymore. So definitely rubbing and applying is a lot better. Alright, so that is it for my tips on how to make your fragrances and scents and perfumes last a whole lot longer. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you found it helpful. If you liked it, be sure to thumbs up, to like it, and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye!